First race, Zach, a first starter in good news, 3 trials, and he's looked pretty much above average in all of them.
Yeah, he's shown a little bit. He had a tendency to want to get his head up and go a bit hard and do a little bit wrong. So we got him in behind in a couple of trials, and he seems to have accepted it now. And he got around the corner quite nice, and there's obviously something there. But race day is a different type of pressure. Just got to try and get the right run on him and see if he can handle it.
His last trial, he finished behind California Deep Shot and Sky Field. That's nice for a first race on a Friday afternoon.
Yeah, it is for sure. So if he could take that trial to the races, he'd give himself a chance.
Third race, Karis, Joyful Heart. You must have been impressed with the ground he made up last time.
Yeah, he made up a lot of ground last time. We had to go back in the field, and he looks like in the straight he was going to pick up and win the race, but I just felt maybe he was just not to his peak yet, so that run should bring him on.
Up to the 1600 metres looks ideal too.
Yeah, I think also, I think he will appreciate the extra distance and with a good road this time.
And looking at the speed in the race, Shanghai Dragon and Speed Fei going forward can only be a plus for you.
Yeah, I think that should help him. I think he would like a nice speed in a race, and he always have a fast finish.
He's obviously an honest type, the way he gets home week in, week out.
Yeah, well, you know what, he's been here a long time now, and he just needs a bit of luck in his run, and like I said, I think he'll run well.
Nervous witness race number 5, the Boom Horse. How's he been since his first up win?
Yeah, really good. I've been on his back a couple of times. As we've touched on, he's got that tendency to be a bit eager in the mornings when he's galloping. He wants to get on with things, but his action's really good. He's pulling up well from his work, and he's ready to go back to the races.
As good as he was first up, he's going to have to be better this week because it's a very strong field. He meets with Carroll Street and Co in there.
Exactly, and it looks like there's a lot of pressure in it as well, so no doubt they'll try and serve it up to me, whether it's to the benefit of their own horse or not. They're not going to make it easy for him, but he only had that one soft trial going into that first up run this season, so I think he's come on since that run, and he's an exciting horse. I'm looking forward to riding him again.
You get to really push the button on him. You haven't needed to on race day or at the trials. Are you looking forward to getting to that stage and seeing what he can do?
I'd prefer not to. It's much easier when you don't have to.
Vincent, you ride LAPUTA again. Had he run his race before the start last time with the spook he got on the way to the barriers?
Yeah, he jumped slightly slow that day. Hopefully better tomorrow.
Did he travel nicely on the rail after jumping slow?
Yeah, he did actually. It gave me a good feel, and still on a little bit on the weak side. Probably first race of the meeting, and it should be a lot better tomorrow. And he felt better when he worked, so I'm happy with him.
He stays at 1400 metres. Is that still the best distance for him second up?
At the moment, yes, I think so.
Will he get further over time as he strengthens up as a racehorse?
Yep, definitely. And but for sure, at the moment, I think keeping 14 is a bad decision.
In the Group 3 feature, you ride Stronger. He did a super job for you at the back end of last season.
Yeah, he does. And, he's a tough little horse. I think Douglas have been working him very well. Told me it feels well, and the trial, I'm really happy with him. So.
He's got an excellent fresh record down the straight too.
Yep, exactly. Won last season fresh up, so, he'd like to be fresh.
You're likely just going to sit back and let it all unfold in front of you and try and outfinish them and be as impressive as you were in that trial?
Yeah, I think in the 1,000 race should have, plenty of pace on, and doesn't really have to be too quiet on him. As long as he relaxes, he'll have a good kick afterwards.
Race number 10, your first ride on the Golden Scenery, but he looks to be a horse with plenty of talent.
Yeah, well, he looked like he ran, all his 3 runs look impressive. Because last time was a 1400, and now this time he goes back to the 12 again. He looks like a decent little horse, so I'm excited to get back on him.
Any concerns coming back in trip?
I think, I spoke to Tony, he think the 12 would be better for the horse. And I know he's got a bit of an awkward gate to overcome, but, he looks like that he run well over the 12 before. So let's hope he goes back to the 12 and he can run good.
And the cheek pieces go on for the first time, just to sharpen him up a little bit?
Yeah, I think that's the point about him, maybe just to make him focus a little bit more. So yeah, we're looking forward to riding him.